つかきっと全部手に入れる。私はそう欲張りなアイドルとしたいで、みんなのことちゃんと愛したいから。今日も嘘をつくの、この言葉がいつか本当になる日を願って。それでもまた君と君にだけは言えずにいたけど。
To the channel, welcome back to the channel, whichever it is today, and welcome back to the ultimate YOASOBI ranking worker from beginning to most recent in there, fish to selfie, song by song, give my thoughts and put into a list of most favorite to least favorite, which you can find right there. Let me scroll down the list, pause at any point if you want to see where anything is. Big love to Dragonphy for making this whole series exist. It is still catch-up time. What is this song called? Google Translate. Don't let me down. Is it Dear Jubilee? It says a stroke of confidence. I'm gonna go with a stroke of confidence then, as you do. So, let's check it out.
圧倒的で感動的な理想的超えて完璧な予測変換説明書などなしで十分だって。ちゃんとこのページに書いてあった。そのしょうがないだろう、だってしょうがないだろう。圧倒的で感動的な無敵的超えて完璧な創造的で本能的な前人未到的な世界 VS 最ハイ的で暴力的悲劇的超えて残酷な差別的ゆえに反逆的な世界。世界圧倒的で感動的な理想的超えて完璧な
Layer and choir element in there.
創造的で本能的な奇跡的超えて幸福な
This is the best part of the song.
最ハイ的で暴力的で悲劇的超えて残酷な
Yeah.
独占的で強楽的な完膚なきまでに壮絶な世界世界世界世界世界世界
that was an interesting one on a first listen. So for me, that song, the part I mentioned, that was my favorite part, which I guess you could call a bridge, because there was a lot of song left even after that section, really. So like, I guess you would call that kind of the bridge. But the bit where it slowed down a little bit and it brought in that piano and it brought in the choir element, it kind of gave me like it was reminiscent of Heartbeat in a way. And just to remind you, I quite like Heartbeat. So that element when it came in was absolutely my favorite part of the song. And then it started to quicken up, and I was like, okay, nice, we're building again. And I was even liking the fact that it was getting a bit speedier, even though I was loving where we were when we went into that bridge with the piano. And then it started to get really quick, like it did for the song before we got to the bridge. And for me, I had a bit of that whiplash effect that I talk about on the channel. Before we got to that bridge, I was like, whoa, what song are we in now? You know, kind of like that, which obviously they do on purpose. But for me, it's a bit risky when that happens, because I don't know if it's the ADHD in me and stuff like that, but I'm just like, whoa, hang on, wait a minute. I was just getting used to that sound and everything. Also, I mentioned about the vocal effect in the last song. The vocal effect at first in this song kind of worried me a little bit, to be honest. I didn't love the vocal effect, but then it came to more of a natural voice production and everything, which I love her voice so much, so I'm glad it did that. So I'm glad that vocal effect at the start wasn't there throughout the whole song, because that would have been a big problem for me, to be honest with you. But like, on a first listen, this is one of those songs that's tough. That's really tough, because it does jump a lot, quite a bit. I do really like parts of it. I love the bridge. Like, the bridge is amazing. If you call that part the bridge. But most of the song, I'm not absolutely in love with, I would say, on a first listen, because again, I'm trying to figure out where we are. There's certain elements I think are really great, and there's certain elements that are not so much. That's what I would say for this song, is that this song is a bit, what song are we in for me, you know? And I will go back to it to give it a go, obviously, but because mainly for that bridge, because I think that bridge is awesome. But yeah, I was trying to find my footing with this song a bit, and for me, on a first listen, that's quite tough, and when ranking, that's quite tough too. So I am going to start from bottom to top, which may be unpopular, but again, just my opinion, folks. So I would put it above Watch Me. The thing is, looking at these songs down here, some of them are more consistent for me than this one. But that bridge, I love. I really love, because again, it's reminiscent of Heartbeat. Harsh maybe, but it is the majority of the song that I do have some issues with, so I'm going to put it above Watch Me and below Undead. That's where I think it's called The Stroke of Confidence goes for me. So again, probably going to be unpopular, but we all have our opinions, folks. You know, music is subjective and all that. But on a first listen, I had a bit of trouble with that one. I'm not going to lie, I had a bit of trouble. But that bridge is, I will say. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hit the like button if you did, so that can be a great idea. You want to see more YOASOBI on the channel. Let me know where A Stroke of Confidence goes for you in your own list in the comments section. And please subscribe, because plenty of YOASOBI on the channel already. The YOASOBI Reactions playlist should be somewhere above my head right now. Plenty more on the way. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night. Excuse me. Whenever you're watching this, please take care. Much love.